Hello and welcome to Dunkeld, all you folks watching in North Carolina. I'm hoping that you're going to have a great Burns night or Burns afternoon in your case. I'm standing now just outside the grounds of Dunkeld Cathedral. Behind me you can see a hill, that's Craigie Barnes. There's a fine strathspey called Craigie Barnes, and in front of there you can see probably a large herd of fallow deer which are almost resident in that field. So we're going to walk just along the path a bit to the house, the old rectory, where Robert Burns and Neil Gow first met in 1787. So walk this way. Here we are in the grounds of Dunkeld Cathedral, a magnificent building. It's exactly opposite where the River Bran joins the River Tay, and in fact exactly opposite the village of Inver where Neil Gow lived. He lived 1727 to 1807, a long life, but spent all his days in the same little cottage in the village of Inver. As I say, just across the river from Dunkeld Cathedral. So if we walk a little bit further, we'll come to the house where Gow and Burns met in 1787. So here we are, we're at the old rectory. It's still an occupied house and still a fine building. In its day, of course, it was home to the rector of the cathedral. But Burns was brought here during his Highland tour specifically to meet Neil Gow. And after they met in this house, they crossed the river by the ferry which was then operating, and had another get together, probably swapping tunes and verses and anecdotes in Neil Gow's cottage in Inver. So I've got my fiddle with me. I'm going to take it out and play a couple of tunes which were composed by Neil Gow but used by Burns for some of his lyrics, his fine songs. I'll play two of the airs composed by Gow, which were used by Burns for his songs. The first is called Major Graham of Inchbrakie, and Burns used this for his song My Love Is Like a Red, Red Rose. And I'll follow that with Neil Gow's lament for James Murray, Esquire of Abercairn. Burns used that for a song called Where Braving Angry Winter Storms. Two of Neil Gow's beautiful tunes used by Burns for two of his beautiful songs. Well, best wishes from Dunkeld on what is in fact Burns Night, but is in fact the 2nd of January, the last sunny day of the year. All the best to you in Nashville.